Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Spouse Fighter podcast. So, this is our very first introduction episode. So, we thought it's best to introduce ourselves first and let you know what you can expect here. So, my name is Ella.
And I'm Gary, and we're in a relationship. We've been together for about a year now.
I was born and raised in Munich, Germany. And as you can tell, English is not my first language, but I'll try my best not to make too many mistakes so you don't hate me.
No one could hate you.
Aww.
I was also born in Munich, Germany,
No.
and English is also my second language.
Oh, God. Are you making
No,
fun of me?
no, I was born in San Diego, Chula Vista, and raised in the Bay Area, Antioch, Pittsburgh, the East Bay. Then I moved to LA to start my life on my own, and I've been here over a decade
As an
now
actor.
as a paid actor.
Hmm.
I have yet to receive my first paid performance, though.
Were you the one doing the Deadpool dance? The bye 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 dance? Was that you?
No, I can't dance
Oh,
to save my life.
oh,
Also, I wouldn't fit in his costume.
but
Harsh.
all right. So a few facts about us. Myself, in my spare free time, I like riding motorcycles and drink coffee or matcha latte. But most of the time, I'm just working on something. I always have some social media projects going on. And I recently figured out that I'm a vanilla girl.
What does that even mean?
A vanilla girl.
Yeah, what the fuck? What is that?
So there are different girl era types on the internet. So basically, it's just a TikTok trend, actually. And every year there's a different girl era. And I figured out that I'm a vanilla girl. The vanilla girl trend is actually from last year, 2023. But I figured out that
Update
I'm exactly
yourself.
that. I'm that old. Either I hear about trends like months later, years later, or never. They're gone before I actually realized that there's a trend.
Oh, well,
Also, I'm not
congratulations
on
for finding
TikTok.
out.
Yeah, I'm not using TikTok very often, so yeah, just trying to defend myself. Yeah, but like a vanilla girl loves white and beige and neutral tones. It's about embracing a plain and or basic lifestyle and about finding beauty and simplicity, you know?
Oh, I think that word describes it all. So basically just basic.
Yes, a basic bitch. So this is that.
This is
So
that.
yeah, would you agree with me that I'm a vanilla girl?
I would say so. I'd say
Yeah,
you're
me too.
you're pretty vanilla.
That sounds so mean. Oh, you're so plain. You're so basic. Yeah, but I
I would
am.
use the word boring, but
What? I'm not boring. I'm hilarious.
vanilla suits you very well.
Oh.
That's funny though and
Well,
interesting because I just recently found out that I was in my brown girl era.
oh yeah. Tell me more about that.
Well, that was a TikTok trend from 2000 never, and
Oh,
it just
interesting.
means it just means that I like brown. I am brown. I like brown beans. Anything brown, I'm into it. I wear my socks high. It's like a variation on a down ass fool. You know,
You mean those socks like to the knee high and then with sandals or
no, knee high socks, some shorts. You know, Nike
and some
Cortezes maybe.
sandals?
No, Nike Cortezes.
Yeah, well, tell us some more facts about you, little brown girl.
Yeah. So besides that, I also love motorcycles. I enjoy breaking the speed limit constantly. That's pretty much the fun in motorcycling for me. On top of that, I like gaming, Call of Duty. It's like the most frustrating thing in the world, but it's also just a good way to shut your mind off and just hang out with the boys.
Yeah, and to
And
relax, you play a lot of Sims and Planet Zoo.
I don't play any of that.
But I do.
I think that's you. Yeah. I think that's you, Miss Vanilla. Yeah. Other than that, there's not much to tell. I do enjoy watching anime. Back in the day, you used to be a nerd. Now it's the in thing to do. So I've come full circle. I'm now part of the in crowd.
Wow.
That's it. Yeah, that's me. Nutshell,
That actually sounds amazing.
right? There's
Yeah,
nothing like spending countless hours just watching anime and not going to sleep.
cool story, bro.
Very cool story.
All right. So you probably want to know what you can expect here with the Spouse Fighter podcast. I would say we're planning on talking about current events that are going on in the world, about maybe the differences between Germany and the United States, maybe some long distance relationship stuff. Yeah,
Just a bunch of hogwash.
basically just about all the stuff that we have an opinion about that nobody asks for, I would say.
Yeah. That's what the
Yeah,
internet is today, right? Just sharing opinions
yeah,
no one gives a shit about.
exactly.
Gonna be fun.
So, yeah, we were thinking about a lot of different names for the podcast, but we decided to go with Spouse Fighter. The reason is basically so simple because we both have a very strong opinion, I would say. And whenever we have a discussion, we're kind of fighting about who's right and who's wrong in a nice way sometimes,
Which is always me
but
being
still.
right, though. I'm always the right
Um,
one.
are you though? Really?
In my eyes, I am, yeah.
Do you want to talk about the discussion we had about British people saying, let's have a cup of tea, and you thought they're actually drinking coffee?
Look, man, nobody knows what those English people are drinking, all right? For all I know, it could be Kool-Aid in those little cups of tea that they have. They just seem like a people that would drink tea for coffee. I'm just saying.
Everybody in the world knows that they have their usual 5 o'clock tea, and then they're eating little sandwiches and scones with it or whatever, you
Five
know?
o'clock tea. Is this 5 in the morning or 5 in the afternoon?
In the afternoon, I never participate in that. I'm not a British person, but I do know that. Actually, we
Well,
learned about that in school
why would you learn about that in school?
because, like, they teach British English in schools, at least when I was at school.
And you had to know that they had a 5 o'clock tea?
I don't know, like, there were different
Man, that,
scenarios they put together, and then you had to have conversations with your other student people. Like I don't know, like back in the day, this is why my English is so fucked up. Yeah, like
that's a
I don't know.
discussion for another day. Americans
Yes.
think that English is shit, and British English people think that American English is shit.
I prefer, like, if you ask me as a non-native English speaking person, I prefer American English.
Hey, that's what's up.
But we got taught the British one. So like all the differences in like the words neighbor, color,
There's literally no difference in neighbor and color besides the spelling.
that is what I mean. Not the
Oh,
pronunciation, like how you write it. The OU.
yeah.
Oh my God. Just listen,
That's
Gary.
that's stupid. OU. That's so dumb.
Yeah, I can tell that you as an American would say that. Yeah, whatever.
Me and everyone else on this planet that isn't English.
Okay. So this is that.
So this is that. By the way, that's our tagline. This is that. When we're done saying what we need to say in the and the resulting expression on the other person's face isn't what we intended or the reaction isn't what we wanted. This is that ends that conversation quickly.
Yeah.
This is that.
Okay. So, I want to let you know, guys, why we actually doing this podcast. So, I would say it kind of started that since I was posting some stories on Instagram of Gary trying to pronounce different German words, I figured that the people love him and that they want more of him. To be honest, we both think that we're super funny, that we're actually hilarious, and it would be actually a shame to keep this to ourselves, even though I'm much more funny in German, to be honest, but I'm giving my
I don't
best.
believe that. I don't believe that at all.
Yes, dude, I'm so funny in German, honestly.
I don't know.
You're much more funnier in your native language.
I'm pretty funny in Spanish, and then Spanish is not my native language.
But you grew up speaking Spanish.
You grew up speaking English, obviously.
Not
In
really. I
school,
just
you learned about
yeah,
5 o'clock tea times and shit.
but that's something else, dude. Like most of the
You could
time I just
you
taught
could throw in a
English
you
myself,
could
like watching
you could throw
MTV
in a
back in the
fart
days.
joke. Fart jokes in English,
I told a fart
nothing
joke?
like it. I'm saying you could have,
Oh, I could have.
but you're
Yeah,
not
I
funny,
can't
so you
remember.
didn't.
Yeah.
I think I'm funny. I think you're all right.
Oh,
You're nothing to write home about, but I mean, you've been around when people are talking to me about how funny I am and how I should be a stand-up comedian and all this other jazz.
Really?
It's a lot of misses and a few hits here and there. Oh, are
That's
you
right.
trying to say you don't remember people saying that
That's
about me?
no, that someone else said that about you? No. Like
That's what I thought.
your friends, or are we talking about like strangers?
Well, this the one person I'm referring to specifically I'd never met before. That was the first day I met him. So
Oh, well, okay,
yeah,
I accept that one.
yeah.
Because
I
of course
mean,
your friends are being nice to you. They like you. They are your
my
friends.
friends are far from nice, my dear. My
No, I
friends
mm-mm.
would butcher me if I was not funny.
They were all
In
nice to
fact,
me.
yeah, to you. In fact, they wouldn't be my friends. All I bring to the table is comedy.
Huh.
That's all I bring to the table. So they would not be my friends if I wasn't funny. But yeah, so that's why we started this because we thought we were funny and we wanted to share opinions no one gave a shit about.
Exactly.
And we're just going along with how the internet is today and social media and all this other jazz. So
Exactly. And if you have like specific topics you want us to talk about, or whatever kind of information you want to tell us, you can reach out to us on Instagram. So you can DM Gary at just Gary Paul. He will gladly answer all your questions and stuff.
if I see them, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hardly ever check those that inbox.
Yeah, well, from now on, you will.
I guess. What about your tag? What's your gamer tag?
My gamer tag, just Ella Maria.
You can find her on Instagram. You can find her on YouTube. You can find her on TikTok every blue moon.
Nah. I have an account, and like, yeah, twice a year, I would say I actually use it. I posted recently some TikToks a few weeks slash months ago. It didn't work out pretty well. So I stopped. So I stopped again. So yeah, this is that.
Yeah, well, that Chinese algorithm is so different.
Yeah.
It's very different. So,
It depends so much on the platform itself. So stuff I uploaded as a reel on Instagram and as a short on YouTube, crazy.
also that stupid trend on Instagram and TikTok where husband and wife or spouses or people in relationships would get into their dumb fighting stances. You remember
The
that one?
you mean that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. We should have done that.
We should have done that.
Yes, we should have. Okay. So this is that. I would say for the first introduction episode, it's already too much. We're just here to tell you, hey, we're here now. You can listen to us being stupid now. Yeah, I think now you know a little bit more about ourselves and what you can expect from this podcast, and we hope you like what you've heard so far. And hopefully you're ready for the first real episode. So stay tuned.
Yeah. And if you didn't really like what you heard, just come back anyways. It gets better, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, I think so.
Just there's nothing like driving home from work or driving to work and just listening to some dumb people talk dumb shit. And we'd really appreciate it if we were the dumb people that you heard talk dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Nothing to add.
just two perspectives from the different sides of the globe coming together and being stupid.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.